And we're back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's talk business. I'm Mike Scott. So glad you're with us today. And I'm so glad, look who's sitting next to me, Carol Silva from Beautiful Brides.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, Mike. How are you doing today?
You're an old fan of mine, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You go back to the Channel 47 days.
Long time ago. I'm excited to be here.
Well, I'm excited you're here, too.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about, well, the people at home miss everything that goes on during the breaks, but what exactly? Yeah, no, we're not going to get into that. What does Beautiful Brides do?
We are an on-location team of wedding professionals that provide hair and makeup services for the bride and for special events, quinceañeras, fashion shows, different things like that.
On location, meaning they don't have to go to your shop. You go out to wherever they are?
Right. Especially on the wedding day. It's most
Who
convenient.
wants to go somewhere on a day
right,
like that? Yeah.
Right, yeah. We just come there and set up and take care of the whole entire bridal party. Moms, grandmas, flower girls, everybody gets beautified all together. We have a good time.
Do you have to start at like 6 in the morning?
Yes.
Oh, on those wedding days?
Yes. That is the truth. So I kind of try not to freak out when a bride comes to me and they tell me they're getting married at 11 o'clock in the morning. It means we have to be ready for pictures by 9, and so that means we're starting at 5. And yes, we do that.
Which means you had to get up at like 2 to load everything up and drive to the location.
Right. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's a lot of work.
It can be, but you know what? The day is short, and we're glad to do it for the brides. We have a passion for what we do.
Yeah.
I especially do. I've done it for many years. I love getting a bride ready on her special day, and it's quite an honor to do that.
It really is.
It's a very intimate time with them. So it's not just doing a hairstyle or a makeup application. It's really getting them dressed for their wedding day.
It's the day that they're hopefully going to remember the rest of their lives.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you stay through the whole ceremony, or do you just do the makeup and take off?
Well, it depends on what the bride's needs are. I've been hired all the way through cake cutting.
Wow.
Yes, the bride maybe wants to have a hairstyle change out or have her veil taken off. When I do stay, then anybody that we've done services on, we touch up the makeup, we curl hair if it's loosened up a little bit. And like I said, some brides want their hair changed out before the reception, and so we do that also.
Now, is it just you, or is there a whole team that moves in, or does it depend on the size of the party?
It depends on the size of the party. I do have a team of great, amazing young professionals that a couple of them were my former students when I was teaching, and we've trained and worked together, and we work together very cohesively and in sync with everything that's going on. So I'm very proud of the girls. I'll put a plug in for them.
Where did you teach?
I taught at Paul Mitchell here in Fresno.
Oh, the hair place, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they do makeup there too? I guess cosmetology you have to,
Cosmetology,
right?
so we do it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then you branched away from that and decided to start your own business?
Well, while I was doing that, I still maintained my own business.
Ah.
Yeah, because that was more of a part-time thing for me. So the wedding business has been with me for many, many, many years. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Blessed many brides on their wedding day.
Are you booked weeks, months, years in advance?
It depends on the season. This season is doing really well, and we're starting to talk to 2015 brides, so that's a good sign. It just really depends. Sometimes it's like a year in advance, and then sometimes the brides just book a last minute, just like Danielle said. Sometimes
From
it's
the
a
Holiday Inn, yeah.
month in advance, or the closest call I've had is like the week of. I'm like, oh, were you not thinking of hair and makeup?
The week of? What?
The week of. What about how much money are you spending on your photos that you have to look at the rest of your life? Hair and makeup is really important for the wedding day.
Yeah. Do you sit down and meet with them beforehand to kind of get an idea of the style they want and how they want their makeup to look?
Absolutely, absolutely. I offer a complimentary consultation for all my brides where we sit down and mom can come, the maid of honor can come, and we sit down and we talk about the details and go over what all of her needs are, how many we're doing, and to decide if that's going to be a good fit for her. And then our next step would be doing her pre-wedding practice. And with that, I do a 2 to 3 hour practice, a very detailed practice where they can put their jewelry on and their headpiece on, and so that we iron out everything, and there's no scary surprises on the day of the wedding.
Don't want scary surprises.
No scary surprises.
Now, is it just the bride, or do you do the whole party?
The practice?
No, for the
Oh,
event.
no, we do the entire wedding party.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
The practice is usually just focused on the bride.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the guys? Do they ever need
You know
makeup?
what? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have done grooms, yes. Yes, we use like a light powder to take the shine off, and a little flick of mascara sometimes, and a little
little what?
Flick of
Oh, a
mascara.
flick of mascara. Okay.
Oh, man, I don't know what that sounded like. Oops. Flick of mascara, just to kind of like brighten them up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and we will style their hair if they need to have it styled, gel it out, and make them feel important also.
You got to feel good on your big
It's
day,
your
right?
big day. And the guys need a little TLC also.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Have you ever done any same-sex ceremonies?
I have.
Ooh.
Yes, I have.
Do tell.
Do tell.
How'd it go?
It went fine.
Was it guys or girls?
It was girls. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful ladies that were having their commitment ceremony, and one of them chose to be, have her hair and makeup done, and the other one didn't, and that's fine. That's the way that kind of works, I think. I don't know. But
One wanted to look pretty and one...
Yeah.
One was
I
all
think-
natural.
Yeah, one was wearing a tux and one was wearing a dress, and I'm totally okay with that. That's, I respect whatever their choices are, and it's my job to help them feel good on their special day also.
You know what? Money is money, right?
Well, I like to put a little bit more feeling behind it
Well-
when I'm dealing with weddings.
You're not doing this out of the goodness of your heart. But
No, but I do love it.
you know what? And when you love your job,
Right.
it's not really work, is it? I mean, well, it is work, but
Oh, it's work. But you still love it, and it makes it, you're more committed to doing it and doing it to the best of your ability.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about weddings. You said you also do what? Quinceañeras?
Yeah, we do quinceañeras.
Those are some crazy parties sometimes.
Those are some crazy parties. They're just like, wow, they do get way out there. Sometimes they're just like a wedding.
What's the biggest one you've ever done? Hundreds of people?
As far as the wedding party itself,
The whole, I mean, the size of the party.
the size of the party, the size of the party, hundreds of people. But the bridal parties usually are the largest, so anywhere from 10 to 12, hair and makeup. So we're clicking it out all day.
Got like an assembly line? Or
Yes, and then we do a spa afternoon afterwards to recuperate.
for yourself?
Yeah.
You earned it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of emotion involved. I think people don't realize that when we're getting the bride ready for that day. There's a lot of grandma coming in and mom, losing her composure. And there's a lot of emotion in the bridal getting ready room.
You spend all that
It's
time
all
doing
good.
their hair and makeup, and then she cries, right?
If I see him starting to kind of tear up on the way in, I'm like, let's just get it out right now. Let's have a good cry right now.
So I can fix you up before you...
Yeah, so we don't have to do that during the ceremony.
Okay. What does what you charge depend on the size of the party and how many people you're going to be doing?
Well, that's how it shakes out. It's actually we charge per service.
Okay.
So if we have to be there for 5 hours, 6 hours, or 8 hours to get our schedule completed, then that's how long we're there. We don't charge a set fee for being there so many hours. It's per person that we do.
Okay.
And we just kind of break it down and
See how it goes.
yeah, see how it goes.
So when folks contact you, they can tell you how big their party is, how long they want you there, and you'll
Right.
say, here's my price.
And that's what we do with the consultation. We go over pricing during the free consultation that I give them. We go over ideas for their hair and makeup and see if there's a good connection with us too, because that's important. The bride and I have to have a nice rapport with each other.
Because you're going to be hanging out.
You're going to be hanging out, and it's like high energy day.
I don't want to be around somebody that I don't like on my wedding day,
I
right?
can't imagine just hiring somebody and not meeting him before and just having them come out and do hair and makeup, because that's like really in personal space. Yeah.
It would be like having a stranger do the, be the pastor or whatever.
Right. That
better
you had
know.
never really talked to or spent any time with. Right, right.
All right, so how can folks reach you, contact you?
They can reach me. My web address is www.beautifulbridesbycarol.com. And did I say that right? I think I just
Beautiful
moved.
Brides by Carol.
That's me,
That's you.
Beautiful Brides by Carol. And my phone number is 559-246-3130. And they can email me at carol@beautifulbridesbycarol.com.
There you go. Lots of ways to reach
Yes.
Carol Silva at Beautiful
Carol
Brides.
Silva.
Thank you so much. Nice
Thank
meeting
you. So nice to be here. Ooh, I'm a celebrity.
And we'll be
you.
back on CentralValleyTalk.com.